And this is why I urge every member of my staff, every man and woman dedicated to the true mission of the Humanity Front, to do the same. I say yes. If you're watching this, I beg you, do not allow misplaced anger to destroy everything we have struggled to achieve.
It's over. He knows I can't come back from that.
Everybody knows, Sandoval. You can't hide from what you've done.
What I've done, Mr. Jensen. I spent years patching people back together from augmentation botch jobs and systemic organ rejection brought on by implants. And now, because of Bill's betrayal, I'll never practice medicine again.
You really want to help someone? Tell me where Sarif's scientists are.
I wish I could, Mr. Jensen. But my involvement ended right after I failed to remove their GPLs.
You failed?
Turns out, my surgical skills weren't good enough to bypass David Sarif's insurance policy. So for all I know, those little implants are broadcasting right now, on a frequency so low your network specialist wouldn't think to look for it.
You changed the frequencies.
You have your answers, Mr. Jensen. And I've lost all of mine. The courts may think I have much to atone for, but my court will be a higher one.
How about I take that gun with me when I go?
You got everything you came for. Please, just leave.
Believe it or not, I'd rather you didn't kill yourself.
That's because you have no idea what tortures I've endured. The guilt, the shame. I was told the scientists would be used to find a peaceful solution to the augmentation crisis. Instead, I was involved in kidnapping and murder. My life ended that night. It's time for me to go.
Think about it. Are you really in such a hurry to face that higher court of yours?
At least there are no lies before God. Did you see that abominable press conference? William Taggart all but accused me of terrorism. He claimed that all the violence committed in the name of our cause was the result of my influence.
So stay alive long enough to tell him your side of the story.
He already knows it isn't true. I trusted that man. For years I gave him loyal service, and he betrayed me. He sacrificed my freedom and good name to save the reputation of his organization. It's no use fighting him. He'll just spin it again. At least if I die, he'll never be able to use me again.
Look, I understand your situation better than you think. I quit the force because I couldn't stand what the people in charge were doing to it. But they went to the press and told them I'd been the problem the whole time. Power always sacrifices its subordinates to save itself. But you have my word. You can get through this.
I appreciate your faith in me, Mr. Jensen. And remembering that others have gone through similar events can be helpful. But is it enough? Early on, I decided my life's purpose was to help people. But I failed as a doctor. Because by the time I see augmentation patients, it's too late. So I went to Humanity Front. And that wasn't improving anyone either. I was an idiot to think this would turn out differently from everything else I've tried.
I hear what you're saying. You care too much. I know what that's like. Too well. Because I've been there. You want to fix everything right away. You want it so much you start trying too hard. Trust me, if you deal with the smaller, easier stuff first, the big things don't look so big.
I care too much? I try too hard? Your empathy would be touching if it wasn't so condescending. I just told you everything I touch ends in failure. Don't tell me you know what that's like! I've been involved in the killing of innocent people! A mass murder! I'm not a fit husband for my wife, and she knows I've been hiding something shameful. Losing her would destroy me. That is, if I were enough of a man to face it.
You think you're a failure, but you're not. You're just a man who doesn't understand his own potential yet. You can still channel your regrets into something positive. Be an example. Teach people why violence isn't the answer. You've suffered way too much to let all that experience go to waste.
I don't understand. We're enemies, but you want me to live. I deserve to die. In fact, I welcome it. But you won't let me go that easily. You've assigned me a task I cannot refuse. Take the gun. You win.
Pritchard, get this. The GPLs are still transmitting. Sandoval switched them to a lower frequency.
But they could be broadcasting anywhere in the world. I don't have the type of equipment we'll need to find them.
It's our only lead, Pritchard. You have to do something.
I know. Listen, the riot's still blocking the street entrance. Head back to your apartment and Malik will fly you over. Maybe by the time you get here, I'll have figured out something.
The footage sparking the riots appears.
Well, that was interesting. I know I've been able to talk him down before, but I'm genuinely surprised that I could actually... I'm genuinely surprised that I managed to do it well enough to get an achievement this time. I thought I fucked up. I really did when he got all pissed off like that. And, you know, pointed the gun at me. But I apparently did well enough to, wow. That's pretty unexpected.
To show scientists
Not unwelcome, obviously, but unexpected.
You don't need to babysit me, Mr. Jensen. I have no intention of killing myself anymore. Nor will I resist arrest when the police arrive. I assume your people have already contacted them?
If they haven't yet, they will be soon.
Then go. Use the information I gave you to track down your scientists. With any luck, they will still be alive.
The men who kidnapped them, the soldiers?
I don't know who they were. Only last names. Barrett and Namir. I sensed they were highly trained professionals.
Working for who?
I didn't ask. My brother, Ezekiel, put them in touch with me.
Your brother? Not Taggart?
Bill wouldn't be so stupid as to get his own hands dirty. I see that now. He's like Teflon. Nothing ever sticks. If I knew anything more, I would tell you. But the men who kidnapped your people made sure my knowledge of their plans was minimal. You don't need to wait with me, Mr. Jensen. I will not resist my fate when it arrives.
Mumbai, and Rio de Janeiro all report
I'll be taking your ammo too. Just to make
outside the doors
sure.
of such well-known biotechnology firms
Wait a
as
minute.
Kusanagi,
Wait a damn
Isoray,
minute here.
And Seraph Industries.
Shut up. In the pre-rendered cutscene, didn't he reach into the drawer with his left hand? The drawer was over here, to his left. And now the only drawers on the desk are to the right?
Just go and find your people. With any luck, the GPL implants will still be active.
The hell, man? God damn it, Eidos. Why is it wrong to have a flamethrower? Wow, this chair is squeaky as hell tonight. Anyway. Yeah, I think that's everything in here. Everything interesting or important. Yeah, I can't confirm because I've never tried it. But I've heard that he's supposed to be a bit calmer if you know, don't, you know, go all crazy out this way. Cause a shit ton of trouble. Oh, hey, how about that? I forgot the exit that opens up is to a new area.
Access grant.
Or is this a new area at all?
God, they should call in the National Guard or something.
The whole city's going up in flames. I knew this augmentation stuff was no good.
Got nothing to do with augmentation, it's got to do with stupid people. Actually, while I'm in the area. This is looking familiar. Just stare at a few walls until the prompt comes up. I vaguely remember the other hidden room being in an area very similar looking to this. Well, similar in layout. I mean, all the sewers look the same. It's just the layout. Give another quick
You
sweep.
seen what's happening at Sarah Plaza? A riot, just in front of the building.
No, I don't think I've been to Seraph area since I've been in the return visit to Detroit. And am I really not going to find it? I'm going to find this, though. Aha, let's see where this leads. Oh, I'm still kind of in the dark right now as to if this is a new area or one I've already explored. So I just don't remember. Okay, this is looking familiar now. This is under Derelict Row, isn't it? Okay, I need to backtrack because I'm just pushing myself further and further away from where I need to go.
The footage from those news reports looks pretty authentic.
It's fake. Let's see, where was that ladder? Over here.
Wow, the whole city's going nuts.
Jesus Christ, dude. Could you at least wait until I'm not in the area to start pissing on the ground? Asshole. I suppose this is also under Derelict Row and I'm taking the wrong turn. Going the wrong way. At least I'm pretty close to the apartment. Son of a bitch, are you serious? Well, I'm not gonna reload for that. Too tired of reloading after bullshit to bother reloading for whatever amount of health I lost there. No cutscene in this elevator? Kind of expecting there to be one. Alright, need to get to the roof. Let's see, the next area is a revisit to Hengshaw. I'll spoil that much, but, well, I won't spoil the really interesting part of that. I'll just say that there is a really interesting part. Now, I wish I still had EMP grenades. Because that'd be pretty useful for the part that's coming up.
Nice detective work, Jensen. You ready to return to HQ?
Yeah. Let's hope Pritchard's found that frequency.
You said it. Hey, I got a message for you, Jensen. From Pritchard. He says he's not in the office.
Great. So what exactly am I supposed to do?
I don't know. He said you should check in with the boss.
Just try to stay relaxed. The riot can last forever, and we'll be free to go soon.
But my car, what if they vandalize it? I just got a new paint job.
You'll be alright. Just be happy that you're safe. You have your health. That's all that's important.
Oh God, do you think the company would cover the damage?
I doubt it.
Alright, I forgot to mention it, but yeah, there is a visit back here to the base first. Yeah, I can at least take the Typhoon. First round system. Really? I can't... Could have sworn I had enough space for at least something more. Plenty of sniper ammo. That's definitely going to be useful in the part I hinted at. I suppose I've got enough. Just the extra one Typhoon, I think, that I picked up there. That'll be useful enough. No conversations here. I'm gonna see if I can pick up any along the way to the boss.
Them and Ty Young all gathered around their TV screens watching Elijah Spy's coverage and laughing at us. Locked up in our offices because of a mob of lunatics.
On top of that, they're probably the ones running those super soldier drills in the first place.
Why can't the police just push all the rioters back so we can leave?
It doesn't work like that, Christian. There's something called civil order that needs to be maintained.
I just want to get home before the Pistons game.
The footage marking the riots appears to
Well, they made that story, news story pretty quickly.
Adam, have you seen the footage everyone's talking about?
Hey, Adam, is it too much to ask to be allowed to go home after a hard day's work? Some hoops, a bag of chips, and a can of beer. Let a player play.
If only it was that easy.
Have not and never will condone these experiments. This company prides itself on maintaining a
Blah,
safe
blah, blah,
environment
bullshit.
and an ethical approach to research
And you don't want to talk?
at all times.
Let me just double check that I haven't missed anything down here. It's possible. Man, I always get suspicious when I see these groups of people because I expect them to go into conversation mode. No, I think I've already picked up everything that could be looted from these offices. Let's just have a quick stop by Pritchard's office, even though I know he's not there. Just in case there's something interesting. Like a computer to hack. Oh yeah, plenty of viruses to make this level 5 hack nice and easy. Well, let's capture this, why not? Gonna have to capture 2 things anyway.
Access granted.
Sounds like I didn't use anything at all. Very interesting indeed. Also, I'm pressing Z and wondering why I'm not moving to the left. That's wonderful. Okay, let's get to that staff elevator, wherever the hell that is. Actually, let's just have a look down here. Look at all those rioters.
I heard you were out there, Jensen. How bad is it?
Real bad. Real bad. Also, there's a computer here. Let's... Oh, I can't hack it. Oh, well. Anything different around the other areas? Let me just briefly check. There we go.
So what do we do if they start storming the front doors?
Just push them back. But here's the thing. If one of them manages to get inside, it's a free-for-all. You hear that, Kozak?
No kicking in teeth unless absolutely necessary. Got it, sir.
Yeah, well, there's a staff elevator down here anyway. Kind of hoping there would be a bit more new stuff down here in the lower level. Just because I never really bothered to actually explore it well enough before this playthrough. But, what can you do? Well, it looks like, for the most part, Detroit doesn't look too bad from up here.